Happy Friday, or Freya's Day. I don't know if you can hear the bird song. I actually thought, as I was walking along here, there's a ditch, I don't know if you can see it, and it gets a little wider down at the beginning of the walk. And I thought, what is that I can hear? It's quite noisy, and I wasn't sure if it's something splashing or caught in the water or what. So I quietly as I can, walked over to peer over the edge, and there was two blackbirds, I kid you not, having a lovely bath in there. It was delightful. Unfortunately, they noticed me, and I had to apologise because they were like, I've got to leave now. So I left as soon as I could, so hopefully they've gone back to enjoy the rest of their bath. They've had such a great time. Listen to those birds. It's warmer today. The birds are singing and watching me. I've got a little tit over there, little blue tit. Two of them now are watching me over in the hedgerow. Other birds singing. You can hear all of them. It's mild today, and the wind's picking up, so when you get out in the wind it's lovely because it's so fresh. It's not as cold, but it's sort of like blowing all the cobwebs out. Definitely needed. Needs to clear because I'm still quite congested, still feeling slightly grotty, but you know, hey, it's fine. It could be worse. And I'm out on this lovely walk with the lovely Snooper Van Hooter, as I call her, and just enjoying being out in the green, listening to the birds, watching them follow me around. You can hear them. I don't know if you can see them. They're following me. A lot of birdsong, it's lovely. Tilly hasn't met any of her pals yet today, but that doesn't mean we won't. So if I do, I will obviously stop the live and let Tilly give her my full attention, and her new dog friend. Oh, isn't it beautiful? I've been spying snowdrops and other plants pushing up in their new greenery. You can see our gnome. It's the woodland gnome. Got a couple of those. What a gift today. Each day is a gift, isn't it? Whatever you might be doing. It might be tricky, or it's been a bit tiring for me with dealing with this lurgy, and Mum's got it unfortunately, so she's streaming at the moment, and making it so it's easier for her to get out herself, which we're just figuring all that out at the moment. We're just waiting for our lovely heating engineer to come and give us a date to pop the radiator in place, so hopefully that'll be soon. I've got the radiator now. Hooray! Stage 1. And the next stage is to get a low threshold door, and we'll see how that goes. But listen to this, isn't this beautiful? Up there we've got one of the owl boxes. Let's see up there. Listen to that. Beautiful song. Green leaves, there's honeysuckles waking up. Catkins, you know, that promise of spring is starting to awaken. There's lots of action happening underfoot, really, isn't there? Things waking up, things that look like they're sleeping, they're actually waking up. But it was a real gift today, seeing the blackbirds having a bath. And seeing both of them together, because usually you don't see two males together. They're quite territorial, so I was quite impressed. It must be a communal bathing area. show you a bit of the green so you can be involved in this walk. Of course, you could feel the breeze that's sort of gently blowing around me at the moment. Notice with your own eyes the vibrant colours, because the video I can show you what I'm seeing, but it doesn't really show you really what I'm seeing, the vibrancy of the colours. And like, I can't really smell very much at the moment because my sinuses are so swollen, unfortunately. But you know, that I'm imagining, because the earth is damp still, so you know, that smelling the earth and the trees, so you know, and the grasses, you knock them and they give their fragrance off, the leaf litter. So whatever you might be doing this weekend, I hope, you know, because we're supposed to be in weather warnings again for storms and rain and winds. It's supposed to get a bit windy around here, probably. Yeah, a bit more of a breeze. I do love it when it flows through the trees and it makes the leaves rustle and all the birds ruffle up their feathers. Oh look, primrose. There we go. Some of those jumping up. It's a gift. I love seeing the snowdrops at the moment. They come up and they're looking so beautiful at the second. And just feeling that contentment and the steadiness of the earth underneath us. It's all changing, it's all breathing and moving and pushing those seedlings up through, and hopefully not too long, you know, not too soon if we get more cold snaps, but just making sure it's cradling those sleeping pollinators, that it's not time to wake up yet, so don't wake up yet. Being present. Oh, I love seeing these catkins. Look at that. Birdsong. Being out with Tilly. These beautiful woods. Is that? Good morning, Elaine. I hope you're going to have a lovely weekend. Not working too hard, and you die. It's just glorious being able to get out. You know, I'll come out whatever weather, because Tilly always loves a walk. So whether it's, as my brother always says, there's no such thing as bad weather, just inappropriate clothing. So I do have my degrees of walking clothes, whether it's proper walking trousers or my fleece lined walking trousers. Always got my welly boots on, and then dependent on the weather, which jacket I've got on, or hat, gloves, and everything else. But I do love being out in the green. It's just nothing like it, is it? It's a big soother, big healer. You know, it's just like if you get overwhelmed by things, being out, connecting yourself, reconnecting, grounding yourself in this beautiful land, hopefully settles your mind a bit, you know, allows you to realise that, you know, all the worries and things that are causing you that anxiety, just allow you to, can be washed away by feeling that earth underneath our feet, taking the time to think, you know, in the grand scheme of things, it's not much. It's like your countings if you want to go to this. You know, Pete's got some issue, he knows that there's this amazing geometry, sacred geometry, universal tattoo. So when they get anxious, they can look back and think, I'm a part of this, but a very small part of it. And that soothes her, and understand that we are connected to all, but a small part. But we can do our part, sending out that light vibration. Oh look, more woodland gnomes. Look, yeah, it's great. We are part of that connection. We can feel the ebb and flow. We can be part of that ebb and flow, feeling and sending out that vibration, walking lightly on Mother, noticing the gifts, giving back where we can. Good morning, Val. And feeling that energy, that magnificent energy, you know, nature is awesome. You know, we can give as much, you know, by being our authentic selves, walking with integrity, tapping into that magic of the land, as our ancestors have done generations before us. You know, we need to remember we are connected, we aren't disconnected, and we need to remind ourselves of that beautiful strength. It is windy, it's picking up. I have to say, I do love it. When Pete and I went a few years ago, Poppy was like tiny. She was about 3. We went up to Orkney and we stayed with our friends on Rousey, and we travelled up, and we went in February, so we didn't have to worry about the beach. We've done Rousey and Orkney, and we've also done Lewis, and we actually had this amazing place we stayed in Lewis, where we could see the standing stones. I mean, there's amazing standing stones over there, and we were able to drop a sunset because we're going in February. No one else is there. So, and the winds, oh my word, you know, absolutely incredible, the awesomeness of it, and hearing the waves crash as they hit the rocks, and just all of it amazing. The wildness of it all, and the wildness is all around us and within us, and it's from tapping into that. You know, we're not supposed to be all neat and tidy, we're supposed to be wild and unkept with humour, I think, anyway. We should kind of keep that. We can create order, we can create soothingness, but there is chaos as well. We can't have one without the other. So nature will win out. So embrace that and something about it. Embrace it, enjoy it, be humbled by it, connect to it, because it's amazing, it's wonderful. Be that wild person, feel that wildness within us, you know, stoking that fire of creativity and passion, and walking with that love of integrity. You know, if we can, the fear, when we feel those fears creeping up and freezing us, allow our passions, the fires of creativity to melt away that frozen fear. You know, allow it to light up the darkness, so we can sit in the dark space with our fire, you know, and allow ourselves to feel it, embrace it, learn from it, and heal. You know, acceptance is that key, isn't it? So anyway, I'm going to carry on with my delightful walk. It's been lovely having you here with me, and enjoy Freya's Day. Walk in your beauty. You know, remember that when things are tough, walk in your creativity, in your spirit, with, you know, hand in hand, because we're all connected, we're all here at this moment, feeling that loving energy, that gentle strength, as the wheel keeps turning and we walk lightly on the earth. Alright, oceans of love out to everybody. I'm off to inspect some more beautiful, I can see them coming up here, yellow primroses. Carry on with my lovely doggy and enjoy this windy, wild day.